If you just loathe heavy crowds in the stores and you hate long lines even more, online shopping is your saving grace for the holidays. And there's plenty to lure you, including discounts you can only find online. And as common as it is, you should know there are still risks, and you should take steps to protect yourself. Douglas Davidson is president of Jacadis Strategic IT Security Solutions, and this is such a great topic. It's so nice to have you here again.
Great to be here again.
And more people are shopping online, aren't they?
Yes, the Monday after Black Friday and up until about the middle of December, there's an enormous surge. In fact, that Monday's been claimed to be the second biggest shopping day of the year.
Yeah, that's Black Friday, now Cyber Monday. Well, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, you encourage folks to shop online. What do they have to be careful of? Start at the beginning. Things they need
I think, it's the same kind of things we've got to be careful of when we shop in a normal sense. We want to make sure that we're going to places that we know and feel comfortable. We want to really use our gut in terms of decisions that we make. The free iPad or the iPad that's available for free for just the shipping costs, it's probably not a real deal. And if we use our instincts there and begin with that, then we're going to be safer.
Online shopping, for the most part, is safe, right?
Yes.
If done properly. So how does someone know that a site is safe? They'll say, I read the things that this is a secure site. How do you know that? Well,
there's a couple things to look at. One is if we go to the site and we type the URL, that web address that we put up in the top of our browser.
Okay.
If we type that in, so we go to Best Buy and it's bestbuy.com, then we know that we're going to a safe site, one that we know. If we follow a link, whether it's a link in a Google search or it's a link from an email that we got in our inbox, we may not know as much about where that site actually is. I can mask the real address, and I can end up someplace that looks real but isn't.
Oh, interesting. You talked about Best Buy, so you brought up a very large company. So the Lands' Ends of the world, the LL Beans, all those catalogs, and now they're really big online. Is it the bigger ones that are well-known that are going to be the safest?
I think the bigger ones that are well-known have the potential for being the safest, but also because they're big targets, they're also the ones that are spoofed more often. You can shop with we're a small business. You can shop with small businesses online, but it's that same basic set of principles. You want to know the site that you're shopping. If you're not sure, there should be a phone number on the web pages that the site presents. Call them. It's okay to use some old school technology to check the new school technology out before you start to give them a credit card or transact business.
Yeah, that's always worrisome. Okay, firewalls. There's a lot of computer protection software out there. Does it work?
It works, and we would be in a bad spot without it. We like to say, we do a lot of work with companies, and we like to tell the management in those companies that without proper behavior, a lot of those technologies are just blinky lights. So, yeah, I need to have those technologies, firewalls and antivirus and anti-spam installed. I need to keep them up to date. And then I need to be online in a safe and secure fashion. I need to make sure that I'm not following links. I'm not biting on ideas or scams that opportunities that sound too good to be true, because they probably are.
Just like anything else in life, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Absolutely.
And password protection. I kind of the person, I use the same password for everything. It's probably not a good thing to do.
Probably not a good idea.
I shouldn't admit that. It does, but it makes things easy.
It makes things easy, but if I gain access to one of your accounts, I gain access to all of your accounts. If my kids have started diving into Facebook, and there are parents from time to time who have their Facebook, not mine, but other parents who have had their Facebook accounts hacked, and it's because they're using really easy to guess passwords.
Oh, wow.
And once that's done, the kids can reign free, but if somebody outside gets that, then it might be your bank account that is exposed.
Some advice on securing your home computer any time of year. We have a couple things that we want folks to recent updates. You mentioned up-to-date security protection, antivirus, but still, don't go clicking away on anything that looks good, because you could really end up in trouble.
Absolutely.
This is great advice as we start our shopping for the holidays. Nice to have you here. Thanks for the
great to be here again. Thanks, Gail.